Hey guys, welcome to the Vanity Mirror. I am Ellie of Variety Ellie, and I am so excited to share with you today a massive drugstore haul. This bag is stop touching it so they can hear you, is very full of drugstore products. I've been planning this for a while. I really wanted to do a massive haul for you guys, which will be followed by, in a couple days, 2 days from when this is posted, so Saturday, I will do a full face of drugstore products, and these are all products that I've never had in the past. They're all brand new to me. Some of them I have gotten inspiration hearing from other people, so it's not like brand new products necessarily, but they are all brand new to me. So without further ado, I know this is going to take me forever. So if you're, starting out high school, you might be graduated by the time I'm done, just so you know, so don't forget to do your homework. But otherwise, grab a snack, take a seat, let's do this. Very first thing I touch is this e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder. I've heard about this on YouTube, people using it just to set your under eye. It kind of illuminates the under eye. It helps reduce creasing, and this is in sheer, so I'm very excited to try that out. Next thing in the bag is this CoverGirl Clean Professional Loose Powder in Translucent Medium. Now this I got because of a video I'm going to be doing soon. I'll just give you a hint, because I know you want it. I know you're begging for it. How I did my makeup in high school. I know it's a pretty big one and on YouTube right now, so I really want to do that. And my best friend from high school, she's been my best friend since I was 12, will be joining me in that video. So be on the lookout for that one. That's coming out next Tuesday. Next thing I touch is this guy right here, and this is the NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone, which is interesting because, I mean, that's not even my skin tone. Come on, NYX, come on. But I mean, it's kind of a slightly cool toned, tannish color. I mean, does that make sense? Like a cool toned, tannish color. I don't think I've heard very much about this, but it does remind me of the MAC paint pots. I've never used them before, I'll be honest. I should, but I'm assuming this is a lot like that, so I'm really excited to try. This is the e.l.f. blush palette in Light. I've heard lots of good things about this. Everybody's always so excited when they get this palette, so I'm really excited that I got this palette. It has let's open it up. Oh my gosh, she magically has glossy lips. Look at that. My lips are magic. Anyways, here is the e.l.f. blush palette in Light. It looks like this. I, first of all, freaking love the packaging. Look at this massive mirror. It's huge. So it comes with like this light baby, kind of a baby pink up here, a slightly cooler toned, slightly darker pink here, and they're both matte with a sheen, and this one is more of a like coral pinky red with definitely some like shine to it. I'm guessing it doesn't come off sparkly on the cheeks, but I've never used it, so I guess we shall see. And then this one up here is like, it's a brown color, but it definitely has kind of a pink undertone to it, and I'm guessing that is meant for slightly deeper skin tones that want this palette. Let me swatch these for you guys really quick. Here are the 4 colors. So this is that dark brown one, this is the baby pink one I was talking about, the cooler pink, and then that corally pink. So they are pretty pigmented. I did have to kind of rub my finger a little bit, but I think I'm very, very excited to try this palette. And there's definitely some shimmer to the coral color, but it's not like sparkly. It's not gonna look like cheesy or anything. So that is the e.l.f. blush palette. Woohoo! I happen to grab the bronzer palette from e.l.f. also from e.l.f. This is in Bronze Beauty, and holy moly, I'm so hot. Anyways, so this is the Bronze palette from e.l.f. in Bronze Beauty. Let's open this one up too, shall we? Here's the packaging. It's the same packaging, same big mirror on the inside, I think. Yep. And here's what the palette looks like. So this palette has a range. There's 2 matte browns here. This one is slightly lighter, this one's slightly darker. And this one's like warm and cool, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. These two look really similar, but this one's slightly darker than this one, and these are shimmer bronzers. So they're probably, you could probably use these to contour and these for bronzing if you wanted. So here they are on my arm. I am excited to try these. I think they have pretty good pigmentation. The only one that didn't really have very good pigmentation was this one, and that might not be a pigmentation problem. That might be that it matches my skin tone. Okay, we good. Let's keep it rolling. Next, is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I've been seeing this floating around Instagram. I've heard people talk about it, and this is in the shade Be My Highlight. Baked highlighter powder, the ultra smooth texture puts fresh and luminous accents on the face. The slightly shimmering powder is perfect for highlighting the cheekbones. And that's all it does. Okay, and stop. So here's what it looks like. Ooh, okay. So it's actually a pretty subtle highlight, which is good. This is going to be perfect for those more natural days when you still want highlight on your cheeks. And I think that's going to be perfect for that. And I'm actually one of those people that I really, really like wearing highlighter even on a more natural look day. So here is the highlighter on my hand. It is really subtle. It's not, if you're looking for a blinding highlight, this is not it. But it definitely has like a pretty sheen. Perfect, like I said, for those natural days. Moving on, I grabbed this Maybelline BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector Pomegranate Extract in medium sheer tint. It
blurs imperfections, it enhances, it brightens, it adjusts to your skin tone, it smooths, it hydrates, and it helps protect with SPF 30, and there's 0% oils and other heavy ingredients.
So I got this for more natural days, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been using it a little bit. Sorry. My Full Face Drugstore video, I'm not going to be using it, so I've been using this because I've been wanting to go more natural this week. In fact, I wore it today. I feel like it's probably worn off because I'm home from work and it's been since like 7:15 this morning, and BB creams don't tend to last all day long. But, you know, I just haven't really felt like using foundation this week. I feel like it's a little healthier for my skin. Yeah, so there's that. I grabbed, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Brunette! Found it! Okay, so in the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, on one end you have a very rough feeling spoolie, we'll see, and then the pencil is on the other end. I like that they both have a cap and keep everything protected and clean and all of that good stuff. So I've heard really good things about the NYX Brow Pencil. I love brow pencils. In my playing around with brows, this is definitely my favorite way to apply brows, is with these like tiny brow pencils. I really need to try is it the Anastasia Beverly Hills? I really need to try that one because I know people rave about it and I love these type of brow pencils. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that I should try that or if you think this will suffice just fine. Ooh! Is the Maybelline Master Fix Wear Boosting Setting Spray. Locks in makeup for a long-lasting finish. Translucent and oil-free. Lightweight translucent mist extends wear and keeps just-applied makeup fresh. Helps prevent makeup melting and color fading. So I haven't actually heard much about this particular setting spray on YouTube, but I also know that setting sprays are just kind of starting to become a thing in the drugstore market, from what I understand. I know I've heard really good things about the Milani one, but I couldn't find it when I was drugstore shopping, so I got this one instead. And I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm going to use this as part of my Full Face Drugstore video. I guess I'll let you guys know if you want to know how it goes. So I'll let you know. L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Defining Volume Mascara in black. Keep doing that, thinking there's more to read and there's not. So in black. I looked for the Lash Paradise because I know that's huge right now, but I couldn't find it anywhere. maybe you can only get it online. Tell me if I'm wrong about that, but I looked at Ulta and I couldn't find it. So if you can tell it's open, just ignore that. So I got this because I was drawn to this slightly curved shape that reminded me of Better Than Sex. The Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And I know that is the huge draw of Lash Paradise, that it's a dupe for Better Than Sex. But I thought that I would just try this one out. But when you look at it, it actually doesn't have that. It's a plastic wand, which I'm usually not a huge fan of. I haven't used plastic wands since high school, but ooh, it smells makeup-y. But it is still like, it's flexible, and I feel like it's gonna flex with my lashes, if that makes sense. So I'm really excited to try that puppy out on my full face of lashes. So there's that. My full face of lashes. I just realized I said that. Alright, here we go. The eyeshadow that I'm going to be using in my full face of Drugstore. I got the Smoky Fumé from NYX. The Smoky Shadow Palette. Here is the Smoky Eye Palette from NYX. I haven't heard anything about NYX's eyeshadows as far as I know. So I got this one because I thought it was really pretty. I thought it had some really pretty shades. It has like this, none of them are like matte, but I still feel like it's workable to use this as your only palette. Because a couple of them are like, they're verging on matte. They have a sheen, but they're not like sparkly. You know, there's only one sparkly one, and that's this one right here. So anyways, there we have like a demi matte creamy white over here. It's not like stark white, it's kind of creamy. This is kind of like a beigey taupe color that is definitely shiny, but not sparkly. And then like a midnight blue. It's gorgeous. With some like lighter blue reflex kind of in it. And that's not quite matte either, but you know. And then this one is like a chocolatey purple is how you know what it really reminds me of is the purple color in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. What is that one called? Candied Violet? Candied Violet. I'm good, you know? It kind of reminds me of Candied Violet, but probably a lot less sparkly than Candied Violet. The color is really similar. And then, oh actually the black is matte. That is a matte black color. Look at that. And then a very sparkly kind of blacky blue color. Let me swatch. You're gonna have some fallout with that sparkly black color. I'm just warning you now. Here they are swatched on my hand. They are, the pigmentation for a drugstore makeup, for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, this is really good. The purple was a little tiny bit chalky, but other than that, like look at that creamy white. That is amazing for a drugstore white color. So if this isn't being talked about, I'm guessing it should be, but we'll see how it goes on the eyelids. Now let's move on. I got a few different lip products because there was a sale at Ulta. Just 3, and they're all from NYX. I got one butter gloss. I got the butter gloss in, can you guess? Can you guess? Because no one has this, so how could you possibly guess? Yeah, it's Eclair. Yeah, you're right. And then I have 2 of the soft matte lip creams. I love these. They're so good. They dry so beautifully. They're so comfortable and they're velvety and I just love them. I got the shades Zurich and Stockholm. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture that was like just my lips a few days ago, and in that picture I was wearing Stockholm. So that's what I was wearing. I thought these were going to be more of a brown color, but they definitely come off more pink. But they're not like pink or anything like that, but they are definitely kind of like a pinky brown. They're not as brown as they look in these bottles, just so you know. I had to get a primer obviously for my full face, so I got the Master Prime Face Studio Primer Base Blur in Smooth from Maybelline. I've heard good things about their primers, so I figured I should give it a try. I think I heard that this was a dupe for Smashbox, so I thought I'd give it a try. This next one here is L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup Titanium Dioxide Sunscreen in Natural Beige, warm Natural Beige. So I got this also for my How I Wear My Makeup in High School video. I'm a little concerned that it's going to be way too dark, but it is about to be summer, so I probably will get a little darker. So we'll see how it goes. I got the Wet n Wild Mattifying Powder in Matte About You, and it's this translucent, it's very powdery. It's a translucent setting powder. I really wanted a setting powder from the drugstore. I thought this was perfect. It's mattifying. I'm oily. So I'm very excited to try it to see if it helps control that oil. And I got the NYX HD Studio Concealer in the shade Glow. So I'm guessing these are kind of illuminating also for under the eye, so it's going to be perfect using this and then using that setting powder, that HD illuminating setting powder. I think it's going to make my under eyes just be bright, and I've heard good things about this concealer, so I'm excited to try it. There we go. I bet you're wondering what foundation I got that wasn't for high school, right? I had to do it. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I'm putting a pore primer on, a matte and poreless foundation, followed by a mattifying powder. I know that sounds like I'm gonna be super matte, but that's because I'm so oily, and I promise you, within a few hours, my oil will be back on my face. I promise, it's gonna be there. It's not gonna stop. The oil on my forehead is relentless. So, and I'm sure that if I overdo it a little bit, this will probably help a little bit, the setting spray. I've heard nothing but good things about this brand of foundation. For normal to oily skin, so it's perfect for me. And I got this in the shade Natural Beige. The fact that this is Natural Beige and this one is, they're both Natural Beige. They're different brands, but they're both in the shade Natural Beige. When I look at them in the bottle, this one looks a little, maybe slightly darker. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I got the Essence Dip eyeliner, so I can do an eyeliner for my drugstore look, wing liner, I mean. Think I've heard this is pretty good. It's not super duper opaque. I had to kind of go over it a couple times, but here's what it looks like on my hand. We'll see how it goes, because it was a little hard to not make it a streak, if that makes sense. And the last thing that I got at the drugstore is this totally unopened package, e.l.f. Daily Hydrating Moisturizer. So I got this because I really wanted I was looking for a good moisturizer that was not oil-based. I've actually been using this every night and morning. Yeah, since I got it. So it was like 4 days ago. And it doesn't seem to be causing any more breakouts, so that's good. I think it's doing a good job. So to recap, I did get a primer, a foundation, a concealer, an under eye setting powder, a face setting powder, bronzer palette, blush palette. I got a highlighter. I got an eyeshadow base. I got eyeshadow. I got new mascara. I got new eyeliner. I got a brow pencil, and I got setting spray and lipstick. I literally went out and got everything I need for a full face drugstore look. Completely. All with products that I've never owned in the past. They're brand new to me. I'm really excited to do this. I'll do it in a chatty tutorial style. I definitely spent like a good amount of money on all of this, but the amount of money that I spent on this much makeup would get you like 2 or 3 things probably at Sephora, depending on what you were there to get. By the way, did you guys hear that there is a new Naked palette coming out? And it's called Heat, I believe. I about died when I found out that there was a new Naked palette coming out. I about died. I'm so excited. Tell me, are you excited for the new Naked palette? Are you going to get the new Naked palette? Because I am all over that. And tell me down below if you've used any of the things that I showed you in this haul, and was any of it like totally awful for you and you're like, whoa, trust me, you're gonna regret that, girl, you're gonna regret that. Or is there anything here too where you're like, yes girl, yes, you needed that, good job, you needed that. Well, you guys, I'm sure this video is very, very long, and I apologize, but I mean, who doesn't love a good haul video? Huh? Who doesn't love a good haul video? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed my haul video. Subscribe to my channel so that on Saturday you don't forget that I'm going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup, because you might forget. I mean, you might. Life is crazy. So click that tempting red button down there so that Saturday you get a pretty little notification that's like, yo, Variety Ellie just posted a full face of drugstore, and you're like, yes, that's right. Awesome. Watch. Anyways, thanks guys. I'll see you later. I'm not wearing anything on my lips because I'm not going to be using it in my full face, and so it comes with like this. Now I know why beauty bloggers complain when it's so hot, because it's really hot in here. Okay, I feel like I'm still like kind of learning as I go along, you know, but I feel like I'm getting pretty good at it, and this dance is gonna help that. Not a fingers. Not a fingers. What do I do? Shut up. Shut up, Ellie.